What is it, Dr. Hall? I got here as fast as I could.
Whoa, I'm glad you made it. But why are you sweating so hard?
It's Lehigh. We built a college into the side of a mountain.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. Anyway, listen. We need to come up with something new to get everybody excited about Giving Day this year.
What about a video?
You're a genius. A video to show the entire Lehigh community where the dollars go, what our goal is, and what happens when we meet that goal.
I'm on it. I know just where to go. Oh, wait. When is Giving Day?
Tuesday, April 27th, 2021.
Okay.
So, first thing we need is a goal. What is our goal this year?
1,865 donations in 24 hours.
Sweet!
Let's say we hit 1865. What happens next?
Lehigh will unlock thousands of dollars from many generous alumni.
Okay, so how do people donate?
People can donate by visiting LehighGivingDay.com.
Nice.
Okay, so where does all the money go?
Donors can choose from over 20 areas of giving. The Lehigh Fund is the best way to make sure your dollars go directly to students via scholarship and financial aid.
But you gotta watch your feathers. They're getting all in the sandwiches.
So there you have it. Let's come together on April 27th as a Lehigh community. Any donation of any amount helps and brings us closer to our goal and helps us improve the Lehigh student experience. Go Lehigh.
Hello. Welcome to Lehigh's Giving Day celebration. I'm Joe Locke from the Development and Alumni Relations Office. I'm here with my colleague, Jennifer Cunningham. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello.
What a great 2 days for Lehigh. Yesterday, we welcomed Joe Helpley, class of '82, as Lehigh's 15th president. Joe will be on campus this summer. Really looking forward to welcoming him back to South Mountain, and we'll have plenty of time to celebrate Joe. Today, we're here to celebrate Giving Day. We have several thousands of people watching online, not really thousands. We have several people watching online. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to watch that number go up over this phenomenal celebration that Jennifer and I are about to lead.
Yeah.
Giving Day, big goals. Jennifer, 1,865 donors.
65. It's a big goal, but you know, we're talking about Lehigh people, and Lehigh people always get it done. It's in their DNA to rise to the occasion. I have no doubt we'll get there.
Right, and we are gaining on it. If we look at the tote board, we are at 1,164 donors. So we are down to 701 donor needed. I am constantly amazed, grateful, and appreciative for the generosity and commitment of our alumni parents and friends. Over the next 40 minutes, we're going to show you some videos from around Lehigh and talk to you about the amazing opportunities to support our students in ways that matter to you.
I have to ask, in that video we just watched, did you realize that some of that videography was inspired by TikTok? You know what TikTok, you have an account, right? TikTok.
By Swatch Watch?
TikTok. Yeah, sure. Sure.
TikTok? Yeah, of course I have a TikTok.
Of course.
You know what else I have? A running tab at the Goose.
The Goose, I know what
Just
that is.
ask Tony. It's a long tab.
Yeah, he was awesome. I'm so grateful he did that. And I heard today that Tony and his workers were wearing Giving Day t-shirts. So they're really into this whole thing.
Tony's been a big supporter of Lehigh for many years.
Indeed. So let's go over where we are.
All right. We are at, we just added 1,165 donors, 425,356 $425,356 raised, and 15 different units supported. We have
All right.
several different challenges and matches. Jennifer's going to pull those up now.
Look at the matches. Whoa. Wow, look at that. We just got, all right, Darcy Roper needs one more donor.
Class of 67, where are you?
One more donor for $1,000. We got Kira over here.
Kira Mendez, Global Village match. Library match needs 36 more donors.
And a whole bunch of completed. Look at all these completed, Joe.
What an effort throughout the day.
I know, it's amazing.
Thank you for meeting Georgette Phillips' challenge. I did not want to have to face Georgette had we not met the College of Business challenge. Georgette's challenge met. Graduate Student Emergency Fund challenge met. Lehigh Fund Scholarship challenge met. College of Arts and Sciences, College of Education, Passport to Success, one of my favorite programs. Zollner Arts Center, 2 challenges, both met. Theater Department met. Baker Institute. Lehigh LAPA, Lehigh Alumni Pride Association, LAPA Donor Challenge, gifts to the Pride Center. 2 challenges for the Pride Center, both unlocked. Gifts for LUAG, which we'll talk about a little bit later. You'll see a video featuring LUAG. Cheryl Mather and her husband, Steve Wilson, challenge for international students, met. Class of 67, met. 87, 81, Ellen Yopes, Donor Challenge for Sustainability, met. Bruce Wolf, Counseling Center Challenge, met. And Ellen was kind enough to give 2 challenges, and you all met them both. Thank you. Cannot thank you enough. Jennifer, pull up the leaderboard. Let's see who's in the lead.
We're going to look at the fundraisers here, and we're doing this by donors. So, fundraisers.
Oh, Ultimate Frisbee.
Uh-oh. So these are people who said that they care enough about the areas here that they wanted to actually reach out to their friends and ask them to give. So here we go. These are the people in the lead.
The Ultimate Frisbee team, 42 donors.
That's quite a team. How many people do you need for Ultimate Frisbee?
Oh, I couldn't play Ultimate Frisbee.
No.
I don't think I could run across the street and play Ultimate Frisbee, Jennifer.
Nice.
So golf is more my speed.
All right, there's no
Yeah.
golf team on here, but maybe next year. that can be
Perhaps,
different.
yes. Perhaps. Golf team, I'm coming for you next year. Grad Student Life is in 2nd place with 31 donors. Those 2 have set the pace all day.
Yeah.
They've really, there was a period of time, Gary Chan, I'm talking to you. You made some noise, Gary, for a moment.
Still doing really well, though.
Currently in 7th, Gary,
You know
there's
what?
still time.
Gary is actually winning in the amount raised with $7,000.
Gary, thank you. Can't thank you enough, Gary. Don't know if you're in Florida or Chicago, but in Florida, say hi to Helen, please, Gary, if you're watching. Ultimate Frisbee, Grad Life, David Beard, thank you. Kathy Frederick, thank you. Georgette, putting her money where her mouth is, doing a challenge and getting people to give. Thank you, Georgette.
Very nice. And now we have a really exciting one. The, let's see where we are here. These are some of our other challenges that have been met. Let me go down here. This is a big one. You want to talk about the Maria Schrin match?
I do. I want to stop for a moment and just say thank you, Maria and John Schrin, for all they do for Lehigh, but especially for this challenge for Giving Day. It is bringing together a confluence of several different initiatives at Lehigh. Giving Day being one, the celebration of 50 years of full-time undergraduate education being another, and our efforts to increase giving from women and for women to Lehigh. And Maria set a very generous challenge grant of $50,000 if we were able to secure 500 donations from women to anything.
Yep.
Maria was going to make a gift to our scholarship fund that is targeted for supporting Lehigh women. And Jennifer, how are we doing on that particular goal?
On this goal, almost $64,000 from 88 donors.
For the women of scholarship, for the women of Lehigh Scholarship Fund.
Yes.
How about for overall women?
Overall, we
Towards the
have-
500.
I don't know the exact amount of all of those 500. We'll have to wait till the end of the day to look at that. But
Okay.
the fact that 500 women gave.
But we are over.
Oh, yes.
We are over for sure.
Yep, definitely.
Producers, we're over.
We're over?
We're over. Ring the bell. We're over. 500 guaranteed. Thank you very much. Thank you,
All right.
Maria. Thank you to the women of Lehigh who've supported us on this important day.
All right, now let's get into our videos. The first one is from the Lehigh University Art Galleries.
Art galleries and museums are natural teaching tools because they're places that really invite us to think about the world in different ways and to examine who we are. Lehigh has a collection of over 16,000 works of art from diverse time periods and cultures, everything from 19th century French paintings to contemporary Latin American photographs to incredible outdoor sculpture made in the mid-20th century.
So we're a network of galleries throughout Lehigh's campuses. We've often talked about them as a museum without walls.
I think an academic museum, a campus-based museum, like the Lehigh University Art Galleries, has a unique role in that we work across all of the different academic departments, and we work together with faculty and students to really think about, what does art help us do? How does art help us think in different ways? How do we look to artists as inspiration for how we solve problems today? We're also really excited to be a gateway between the community and Lehigh University.
I think we have an opportunity to go deeper. Obviously, people who come to museums have their own kind of individual life with the works of art that they see, but we have an opportunity to open up that experience for students. It's a very rarefied experience to work with works of art one-on-one.
What's amazing about that is it gives opportunity for further research, for further exploration, for creating connections across disciplines that you wouldn't even think of.
Lehigh has such a fascinating history. In fact, the DNA of Lehigh is very much about being a place of makers. From its beginnings with founder Asa Packer, who was a maker himself of canal boats and railroads and engineering. And so I think it's a natural place that Lehigh has a world-class art collection that can serve as inspiration across all of the different disciplines.
I find art is very important to any disciplinary or major. What it does to you, it opens your horizon, it opens your creativity, and it makes you even connect more with your other disciplinaries.
Works of art help connect so many different people and areas and disciplines, and in fact, every day we learn more and more that the challenges that we all face today in the 21st century, these are challenges that are not going to be solved through a single lens or through a single discipline. So you have to bring together creative problem solving and critical thinking and understanding of diverse cultures, and experiences with great works of art help us do that. Museums are places that are not just about what they contain, but they're places about what's possible.
Welcome back. William Crow and Luag, both just gems, both gems for Lehigh. William is the director of the Lehigh University Art Galleries, or LUAG, as we like to call it. He was hired 2 years ago, and he has done such an amazing job. Did you all know that Lehigh owns 17,000 works of art spanning many cultures and eras? And we just celebrated a phenomenal gift from Ken Woodcock, class of 65. He recently gifted $5 million to go to the Campaign for Lehigh to support LUAG, and specifically to support William Crow and his efforts. It really gives William some tremendous flexibility to make all the impact that he possibly can with the works of art in LUAG. We have a challenge today for LUAG that I am happy to say we more than doubled what was expected or what the challenge was. We had an anonymous donor that challenged us to for 10 donors, and we unlocked, how much? $5,000 was unlocked if we had 10 donors, and we had 26 donors today so far. Not done yet. Goes up to midnight. It's only 7:16 in the East. Those of you on the West Coast, plenty of time to give. Those in the East, plenty of time to give. We're here till midnight. We're not here. You're there. We're live till midnight. Jennifer and I aren't here. But again, 26 donors against a challenge of 10. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and on the alumni engagement side, the LUAG team has done so much outreach during COVID, bringing art to alumni parents and friends when we needed it the most. And we also recently launched an Arts Alliance for alumni who care about art, and we already have 100 members. They just did an event with LUAG, like a behind the scenes of the art museum. It was a smash hit, and we got a couple of great volunteers out of that event as well.
Yeah, arts is certainly on the rise at Lehigh. I've spent a lot of time with Dean Bob Flowers of College of Arts and Sciences, and know that he is passionate about the arts and what it can bring to the student experience, not just in the College of Arts and Sciences, but across all of Lehigh for all of our students.
Have you seen Dean Flowers? He does things on, I guess it's Facebook or Instagram. He does little concerts.
He is quite a musician.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, he is. I've been on a few meetings with him, and he has a steel guitar in his background. And yes.
Does he break it out?
He does. He's written some songs. Yep. Bob is a real musician and a treat. So next up, we have a video from the Baker Institute of Entrepreneurship, Creativity, and Innovation. Enjoy.
My name is Nazir Oskari. I'm a senior at Lehigh University studying entrepreneurial management. The Baker Institute was the deciding factor for me to come to Lehigh. I was just blown away by the resources that they had, the dedication that they had. I've benefited from Baker's programs in many ways. Anything that they offer, I show up to because I know I'm gonna gain more knowledge than I had when I first walked in there. And so that's why I love the Baker Institute. They always have something new. They always have something innovative. The part of entrepreneurship that inspires me is being able to create something from nothing. The idea that entrepreneurship is creativity in a physical sense is because the idea that you have and the idea that you're creating was not there before. And so once other people get involved and other people buy into that idea, it becomes something beautiful. And that's really what happened with my business, A Sneakerhead's Paradise. A Sneakerhead's Paradise is a unique sneaker concierge service that aims to provide simple, affordable access to sneaker enthusiasts for highly sought after sneakers. And so why that's important is because a lot of sneakers sell out within 10 minutes of being released, and a lot of people who really want them don't get them. And when they don't get them, they enter a resale market in which the price sometimes goes over 500% its actual retail value. And so we really are passionate about getting sneaker enthusiasts into the sneakers that they love and really helping build the brand around that. The biggest lessons I've learned is that someone from, a small town with not a lot of resources can do things that people from Silicon Valley can do. And I think that learning that and really getting outside of your community and seeing other people that look like you and that are interested in the things you're interested in, being successful and pursuing their dreams and passions, is just inspiring. And I realize, every time I go back home, not a lot of kids are getting that, not a lot of kids are seeing that, and I've been extremely privileged to be able to have that opportunity, and that's something that I'll never take for granted. Some of my goals for the future include really growing this to be something that's not just a project but a full-on business that people recognize as a brand. A lot of people want to create businesses to be self-employed. I would like to create businesses to employ other people, and that's really my goal. And so it doesn't begin and end here with the Sneakerhead's Paradise, but this is something that I'm passionate about and want to see all the way through. I didn't know how I would pursue entrepreneurship alongside school, and the Baker Institute has been along with me on this journey since I got here my freshman year. Everything that I am right now and everything that I've been able to accomplish right now has been in part due to their involvement, and I'm really thankful and appreciative for that.
All right, so Joe, where I grew up in Ohio, we called sneakers tennis shoes, no matter why you were wearing them. Do you, what kind of sneakers do you have? Because that entrepreneur seems pretty amazing with the sneakers.
Sneakers?
Yeah.
Jennifer, these are the first hard pants I've put on in almost a year. I've been wearing bath slippers for the last year. I haven't bought a pair of sneakers in I don't know how long. Sneakers. We're not talking sneakers. No. But let's talk about the Baker Institute Challenge. We're 2 for 2. We had a challenge for 10 donors, unlock $5,000. Again, doubled the goal. 21 donors so far today for the Baker Institute.
Nice. So Baker also relies a lot on alumni. We have a group for entrepreneurial people called the Innovators Alliance. They do quarterly chatty hours on Slack, which we haven't really started using, but it's pretty cool. I've seen so many connections made between people starting businesses, people giving advice, people with venture capital.
It's an amazing network. And Lisa Gessler, the executive director of Baker, she does a phenomenal job keeping that network together. And really uses Lehigh and the Baker Institute as the hub of that activity. It really is something special here at Lehigh. And then we're lucky to have it.
Yeah, and it shows.
And it shows.
Support it.
That's exactly right. Next up, we have a video to highlight the Office of Sustainability.
Climate change and the health of our environment present some of the most pressing challenges of our time. Universities must play a key role in building a better global future, and Lehigh recognizes its responsibility to be a model sustainable campus. With the adoption of Lehigh's 10-year Sustainability Strategic Plan 2030 in October, Lehigh has created a long-term vision for sustainability that encompasses 6 focus areas and 113 goals. A component of this plan is the development of a climate action strategy, which will establish emissions reduction strategies to reach carbon neutrality. Your generosity enables Lehigh to seek and embrace new solutions to support sustainable change while preparing students as sustainability-minded change makers in a rapidly evolving workforce.
Talk about big goals. The Office of Sustainability recently released an ambitious plan spanning 10 years, 6 focus areas, 113 goals, including campus offsetting 100% of Lehigh's electricity consumption with renewable energy in 2023. But then again, Lehigh people will reach those goals. Kathleen Target-Rose, relatively new sustainability officer, has done a great job developing the ambitious plan. There are 2 challenges that were set today for the Office of Sustainability of Lehigh from Ellen Yopes, class of 81. We needed first 10 donors to unlock 500 and 20 donors to unlock 1,000. And you guessed it, 39 donors. We've unlocked both of those challenges. Thank you to Ellen, and thank you for your support of the Office of Sustainability.
Yeah, we've come such a long way here in Bethlehem. My father-in-law is class of 63. Lehigh alum, and talks about how sometimes the air around here would be so sooty that people would just turn like gray because there was so much soot in the air. And now here we are with these great challenges. Fun fact, Joe, you mentioned our new president, Joe Helbley, class of 82, was a science policy fellow with the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and spent a year in D.C. working on environmental and technology policy.
And Joe was 82, and I don't know if it was still happening in 82, but I've heard alums of a certain era talk about the film on the cars in the morning, and in the winter, how gray Bethlehem was, and South Bethlehem was all winter long.
Yeah, you probably experienced that.
Yep, well, that's really great. Thank you to everyone, and thank you to the Office of Sustainability. Let's now watch a video from Off the Record, a Lehigh a cappella group.
It's just no time to die.
There we go. Wow. That gives me chills. I love that video. So you were a singer. Did you ever produce anything?
Well, I mean,
like that?
if you like iPhone footage of 2 a.m. karaoke in a part of town where you really don't want to be, if that counts, then yes, absolutely. I've done something that's good. It is an amazing video. We have to find a way to incorporate more music and student talents into our alumni events and our activities. So the group has done a crowdfunding project that's going on during Giving Day, and you can see it from the Giving Day website. We do about 8 to 10 crowdfunding projects a year. They raise a semester, excuse me, 8 to 10 a semester. They raise thousands of dollars for student activities and groups by reaching out to alumni and parents. It's really astounding what the students are coming up with these days.
Yeah.
It's really amazing.
So many entrepreneurial students here, and the faculty and staff that are also super supportive of those students. Of Off the Record, the group that you saw in our other student crowdfunding projects. So if you want to see all the crowdfunding projects from this semester, they are on Giving Day. Just here in your search bar on the homepage, type in crowdfunding and you'll see a list of them. It'd be great to support our students today. So now let's see what Zollner Art Center is up to.
Zollner Art Center is home to Lehigh University's Music Department, Department of Theater, Art Galleries, and Guest Artist Series. It's an amazing performing arts space where students, faculty, and staff engage in, learn about, and work in the arts.
The first word that comes through my mind when I think about Zollner, strangely, is sanctuary. For some, it is where they find their peace.
Even though this is housed within Lehigh University and part of Lehigh University, the performances are open to everyone. It's really a gem in our own backyard.
It's a venue that can bring together faculty, students, staff, local residents, all in one location to have a shared experience and then to talk about what they see and learn here in Zollner.
Zollner, I think, is believed by virtually anybody who has thought about it to be the pinnacle of excellence.
Like no other art center in the Lehigh Valley, Zollner really reaches out to the community.
They have an educational mission, and not only for Lehigh students, but for the community at large. They bring in a lot of high school and elementary school students for free performances. Their mission of reaching out into the community, bringing students in, educating them, expanding their horizons. I don't know of any other institution in the area that does that.
Please donate to Zollner Art Center at Lehigh University so they can continue to share the arts with our community. Arts have impact because of you.
Jennifer, have you met Mark Wilson, the new executive director?
Just on Zoom, but yeah, yep. Did you know he is actually a professional opera singer?
I did know that. Yes, I did. He has been such a treasure for Lehigh to get Mark here. He's bringing so much energy to Zollner. It'll be exciting to see in-person concerts and events. Again, Zollner hosts over 180 events a year. And Zollner and the theater department had some challenges today. Zollner had two challenges. One was at the 10 donor threshold. One was at the 20 donor threshold. And that would have unlocked $7,500. And they are at 27 donors total and $10,000 raised. So thank you. An anonymous donor unlocked the first $2,500. And Lewis Baird, class of 72. Thank you, Lewis, for the 20 donor challenge for Zollner Art Center and for your $5,000 match for the securing of 20 donors. Thank you. We also had a theater department match from Alex Senchak, class of 07, who set a challenge. First 10 donors at theater department would unlock $2,500 from Alex. So thank you very much.
Yes, definitely. So let's show that show the theater department some more love. Just because we matched the challenge doesn't mean you can't give to it.
Show them.
Show them, get it? Like a show at Zollner.
I like how you did that.
Yeah.
I like how you did that.
So speaking of creativity, let's go to a video from Creative Inquiry and Mountaintop Initiative.
The Global Social Impact Fellowship is an opportunity for students to come together, collaborate, and work on some of the most complex challenges facing low and middle income countries.
This type of project is like nothing else that I've ever encountered at Lehigh. It's an amazing opportunity to tie in everything that I have learned.
I get to do research, I get the lab experience, and then it also has like real-world impact.
GSIF as a whole is a really interesting environment to be in because it's so interdisciplinary. All of the teams are working towards very similar goals with the overarching goal of helping people and making a difference. But we're all looking at different ways of accomplishing that goal, and so it's really interesting to work with students from all the different colleges at Lehigh.
Students today want to have impact. They are thinking beyond themselves. They want to influence other lives. They want to have positive social change in the world immediately around them and beyond.
I think if you have a heart, you know that it's essential to moving the world forward. And by moving the world forward, I mean moving everyone forward together.
I shouldn't only be concerned about myself. This isn't my world and everyone else lives in it. I live in this world just as everyone else.
It is so crazy to think we're actually doing something every day we come here, and every single hour we work and forward our project, it's like actually going to affect something here in their lives.
For us, the Global Social Impact Fellowship and everything we do with Creative Inquiry and Mountaintop has three goals. It's impact, impact, and impact. What better opportunity for students than to work with some of the world's foremost researchers and experts in various fields to actually have that impact?
This one and this one. And then we should be good.
I am constantly amazed by Kanjan Mehta, the Vice Provost of Creative Inquiry and Director of Mountaintop Initiatives. Have you heard the Go Getter podcast between Kanjan and President John Simon?
Yes, I was so inspired by that I actually called him up and asked for a half an hour of his time to just run some ideas by him that I have for alumni relations. And he just ignites this, like, oh my gosh, I got to do some new stuff and I got to test things. And he's very into data. And like, I got really jazzed. So yeah, I heard it. I listened to it twice.
It's really well done.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it. You can find it via them on the relations website, campaign website, Go Getters podcast, John Simon and Kanjan Mehta. It's worth a half hour of your time.
Yeah, definitely. And to give, we don't have a challenge for creative inquiry this year, but if you want to give to that again, just go up to the search bar and type it in. It's the easiest way to do it. Creative Inquiry or Mountaintop will lead you to their page, and you can give to support a lot of the stuff that Kanjan is doing.
And I'm not a betting man per se, but I would bet if when we're standing here next year, Jennifer, that Kanjan and Creative Inquiry will have a challenge. Based on the success of our challenges this year, I'm pretty sure Kanjan is going to be in the challenge game next year, or we'll find a particular alum or a donor who will challenge people to support this great initiative.
Yeah, definitely.
Up next is a video from Rabbi Steve Nathan and the Office of Jewish Student Life.
Shalom and welcome to the virtual introduction to the Lehigh Office of Jewish Student Life, home of Hillel, Friends of Israel, and the center of campus Jewish life. Feel free to contact us at any time. We look forward to meeting you online or in person. Lehitraot. See you soon.
ושמיים, חום האש, צליל המים, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי ונשמתי. היה, 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 Heya, 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 Adama, Neshamayim, Chomaresh, אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי ונשמתי. אדמה ושמיים, חום האש, צליל המים. אני מרגיש זאת בגופי, ברוחי ונשמתי.
I don't know if you all know, we're really excited here to know and should share that the Jewish Student Life Center at Hillel House is moving into a new building at the intersection of Montclair and Packer Avenue.
Yeah. Did you know there are 700 to 800 Jewish undergraduate students at Lehigh? It's about 15% of the undergraduate student body.
And I spent some time with Rabbi Nathan, and he talks very openly about trying to engage all of those students at least once, right? He's trying to get 75% of all the students to do at least one thing with the Jewish Student Life Center a year, something like the Shabbat dinner, right? Mm-hmm. That's open also to alumni.
Yeah.
They're invited to participate in that.
Yeah, and did you know that Rabbi Nathan has bbeen leading midweek virtual meditations?
Well, I could use that.
Yes, definitely. Maybe we should just cut this and just do that for the rest of the day.
Yes, we should. I need Rabbi on speed dial.
Right.
I'm about pandemic down. So,
right.
The Jewish Student Life Center has done a great job today. 43 donors to the Jewish Student Life Center, over $4,000 raised, and that's without a challenge.
Yeah.
I don't know what our total is for the non-challenge fundraising, but I would bet that number of donors is going to be near the top. Congratulations to Rabbi Nathan, and thank you to all of you who have chosen to support the Jewish Student Life Center. Next up, a video from the Office of International Affairs. Okay.
There was a global village on the moon in Perth in early 2005. So I was able to get sort of a snippet of the global village experience. And then from there, it was pretty much a given. I definitely wanted to be there. And the rest is history. In my village in 2005, there really were people from all over the world. And, the cultural aspect is such an important part of the village. At the end of the day, it all comes back to being able to sit around a table together, have a meal, study, learn. I think that's, really what the Global Village taught.
Sorry for the technical difficulties there. We were hoping to show you a video about the Passport to Success program. And it is indeed just that. They actually help students get passports at no cost and help support students in gaining international experience here at Lehigh. It's meant for students who are first gen or others with high financial need to give them opportunities they might not have otherwise. And we did have a challenge for Passport to Success.
Yes, it was. There she is. Salome.
Salome Mitchell, class of '89. We had a challenge of 25 donors. Passport to Success unlocked $3,500. And we got across the finish line. Thank you, 27 donors to Passport to Success.
Yeah, so passports are $145 a piece for US passports. So with this challenge, that's at least, I can't do the math super quickly. Help me out here, can you do math?
7,000.
Let's see, yeah, 7,000, that's about 50 passports for Lehigh students.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah,
so
amazing.
Really a neat program and something that has taken off, and I know a lot of students have taken full advantage of.
Yeah, there's also a fun challenge on the table from the Office of International Affairs that if they get 100 donors to any of their initiatives, they'll give out free ice cream on campus tomorrow. And I will be
Where and what time? We'll find out. Let's all.
I will find out.
Yes.
It's here somewhere.
Free ice cream. We're going to hit that.
Yes.
The video we did show you was highlighting
It was the Global Village.
Global Village, which has a challenge as well.
Yeah. So
I think Kira Mendez
Yes.
did a challenge for Global Village. Is that right?
yes, she did dollar for dollar up to $5,000, and we blew past that at 6,400. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So the Global Village is amazing in terms of alumni engagement. These are not typical Lehigh alumni. They spend 5 weeks here on campus, and it's like they bond for life. They've got the chat, WhatsApp things. They're all over the planet. There's 2,200 of them from 141 countries. It's just a really amazing group. They've even done a conference before. So Kira's very passionate about this. She was our LUA board president for a while and now works in that department and just does a terrific job of getting those folks together.
I've witnessed firsthand some of the passion that these Global Villagers have for Lehigh.
Yeah.
They're particularly in India. I've been in India a couple of times on behalf of Lehigh, and some of the Global Villagers are connecting in with traditional Lehigh alums. They're doing things to help advance this institution, raise our profile. We're planning some really exciting things around the Global Villagers. So Kira, thank you for your challenge. Challenge accepted and challenge met.
Yes, and we also have the other international affairs, this assistance fund, which we also met.
And that was offered from Vice Provost Cheryl Matherly, who's Vice President, Vice Provost for International Affairs, and her husband, Steve Wilson, who's the Assistant Provost for Academic Affairs and University Registrar. And they agreed to match the first $1,500 for this International Student Assistance Fund. And we sure enough beat that goal and took advantage of their offer and added $1,500 to support our international students.
Yeah. And speaking of student assistant funds, let's watch this one from Kathleen Hutnick, class of '84, the Associate Dean for Graduate Life.
Hi everybody, Kathleen Hutnick, Associate Dean for Grad Life here. Thanks so much for joining us for Giving Day. We certainly hope that you'll contribute to our Graduate Student Emergency Fund. As you may recall, as when you were a graduate student, if you had one extra bill, a dental bill, a car repair, a need to visit home if your family member got sick, those extra expenses could really create a lot of stress. We'd like to create an emergency fund to reduce the stress on graduate students and help them out when something extra occurs. Please consider donating to the emergency fund today. We'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Oh gosh, Kathleen is such a force for good here on campus. I had the privilege of presenting her with the Paul Franz Award, which is it's an alumni given award to a staff member who makes a huge difference. She just cares so much for her graduate students and stays in touch with them for years after they graduate.
Such an advocate for that population here at Lehigh, really something special. And there was an anonymous donor who agreed to match the first $1,500 that was gifted today to support the Graduate Student Emergency Life Fund. And we are happy to report that that was achieved quite easily. Over $6,000 raised from 50 donors. And these funds go right to help students. And graduate students have unexpected bills that could make a difference as to whether they could stay at Lehigh or they have to leave.
Yeah, and Kathleen in past Giving Days has done a lot of outreach herself, but it looks like maybe this, as we were saying, the challenges might have inspired even more people, because I think, I'll have to check the records from years past, I think the most she's raised before is about $700, and now here she is at $6,500. So good job, Kathleen and friends.
And if you know Dean Georgette Phillips, you know that I'm contractually obliged to say that we have saved the best for last. This is the last video, and it will feature Dean Phillips and the College of Business.
And sing along to Kathleen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This lecture was crazy, one for the record books. We zoomed our way through meetings, not always with good looks. We moved our classes online, large gatherings were mixed. But we can still tell Lehigh from the University of Phoenix.
Thanks to your continued support, faculty research is at the top. We give our students internships and networking nonstop. Halfway through this song we better not forget. Just want to say thank you before our singing we regret.
Our alumni are our pride and joy, with wanting to help out. Your engagement and your loyalty is never in doubt. From Bethlehem to Singapore, wherever you may roam, we do ask God, but still can always get you on the phone. Our hands are full these days, work and family pressures are a ton. Yet we keep breaking boundaries, our job is never done. We work hard to make you proud, keep Lehigh business on top. Again, we want to say thank you for support that never stops. Support that never stops.
From all of us at Lehigh Business, thank you so much for all that you do.
Off the record, are you paying attention? You've been put on notice by the College of Business. Who knew there was so much musical talent in the College of Business? Really well done, as is everything in that school, in that college. I hope you've been following the news about the expansion of Roush Business Center. Since 1991, the College of Business has seen a 43% increase in enrollment and a 38% increase in faculty. We just finished final approvals with the city this winter for the expansion, and groundbreaking is set for Thursday, May 20th at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll have a small in-person celebration as well as live streaming and recording for those that can't tune in at 4. So look for email invitations. They'll be sent out soon to you all with additional information.
Nice, nice. And we had a couple of matches for Lehigh Business here. And they, of course, again, they smashed through those. Georgette Phillips herself agreed to match one-on-one up to $1,000. And then we had Paul Millmeyer, class of 87. If we got 75 donors to the College of Business, he would give an additional 10,000. And we did that. So yeah, those are the two from the College of Business.
Challenge accepted, challenge met.
Accepted,
yep.
Yes. Fantastic. So those are all the videos that our colleagues across campus have for us tonight. There are some longer version of these on the pages for these areas too. So much stuff going on. Okay, so now we're going to go to Lehigh Feud. Joe, you want to explain what Lehigh Feud is?
I can. It won't be hard. You won't be surprised to know that Lehigh people are quite competitive. And we decided to do a game show. Earlier this month, we surveyed some students and alumni about their favorite Lehigh things. And now we're pitting students versus alumni to see who knows the community better. So for example, what do you think the #1 excuse Lehigh students give for not handing in particular assignments?
Yeah, I would say something like they're too busy starting a company in their dorm rooms, or like maybe applying for job shadowing, or beating Lafayette at like anything.
That's my game show.
Yeah,
right.
Richard Dawson, yeah.
Alumni and students both said they handed in all assignments. They never had to make any excuses. They were all handed in. So.
Actually, I do believe that.
At the end of the game, the winning team, tying this back to Giving Day, the winning team is going to get to designate $1,500 to a Lehigh area of their choice.
Nice.
The host for tonight's game is Nick Christy, our friend and colleague from Student Affairs. He's the Assistant Director of Programming and Student Center Facilities, and he will introduce our players and get right into the action in a minute. So on behalf of Jennifer and myself, Joe Buck, thank you for tuning in. I hope you'll stick around and watch the game. And if you haven't given yet, I hope you'll find the area that you care about and give before midnight Eastern Standard Time. During this time together, we've gone up over 1,200 donors, $431,000, supporting 15 different areas across the university. Remember our big goal, 1856. We are within shouting distance and 4 or so hours to go here on the East Coast. We are counting on you to participate and take part in Go, the campaign for Lehigh. Go Lehigh!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lehigh Feud. My name is Christy, and I am the Assistant Director for Student Engagement and Student Center Facility. Tonight, we're going to be playing a family feud. For those of you that are familiar with the game, here's how it's played. There's going to be 3 students that are going to face off against 3 alumni. We survey our students and alumni about Lehigh and Southside Bethlehem. The teams will try and answer the most popular response to those questions. Each team will have a player face off against each other at the beginning of the round. The person who answers the question correctly gains control of the board. The players on the team take turns guessing the remaining answers on the board. If the team gets 3 wrong answers, the opposing team can discuss amongst themselves and get one chance to answer correctly. If they answer correctly, they steal the points revealed on the board. If not, the original team keeps the points. First team to 300 points, or the team with the most points by round 8 wins the game. Winning team gets $1,500 to split amongst the 3 players. Each player chooses where that $500 will be designated to. All right, so now it's time to meet our contestants. So here we go. Now, one second, I'm gonna switch these out real quick. Can everybody hear me? All right, great. Thank you so much for joining us. We have our wonderful contestants with us. So on our student family, we have Amanda, even Michael, and so let's do some introductions. Miranda, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Can you guys hear me? question correctly gains control of the board for their team. The players on the team take turns guessing the remaining answers on the board. If the team gets 3 wrong answers, the opposing team can discuss amongst themselves and get 1 chance to answer correctly. If they answer correctly, they steal the points revealed on the board. If not, the original team keeps the points. The first team to 300 points, or the team that has the most points by round 8, wins the game. The winning team gets $1,500 split amongst the 3 players. Each player chooses where that $500 they get will be designated to. All right, y'all, now let's meet our contestants. All right, so playing for Team Students, we have Miranda Royds, Stephen Escobar Mendez, and Michael Hurst. Miranda, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm happy to be here tonight and excited to get the win for the students. My name is Miranda Royds. I'm graduating this coming May, so in a few weeks with the class of 2021. And when we win tonight, the students I'll be giving to the women's soccer program in the athletic department here at Lehigh.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we certainly hope you reach your goal. Next up is Stephen Escobar Mendez. Stephen, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am a third-year student, class of 2022 at Lehigh University. When we win, I will give to the Student Opportunity Fund.
Excellent, excellent. Well, it sounds like a good opportunity for you to win. And finally, Michael Hurst. Michael, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm also happy to be here. I'm Mike Hurst. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm currently a junior studying international relations and economics. And like Steven said, once we win, no real if about it, we're going to give it to the Student Opportunity Fund.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I hope more students will be rallying for you. All right, next up we have Team Alumni with B. Maloney, Michael Schaefer, and Sherry Moore. B, tell us a little bit about yourself and your experience.
Hi everyone, my name's B. Maloney. I'm class of 2019, and when the alumni win today, I will be donating to financial aid and scholarships.
Excellent, excellent. Well, that's a wonderful cause. Thank you so much. Michael Schaefer, how you doing? Oh, we're not able to hear you, Mike.
Can you hear me now? That was such a rookie mistake. Jeez.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm sure all my friends are probably texting me right now. Hi, I'm Mike Schaefer. I'm from the great class of 04 undergrad, as well as a graduate student from 09. And I actually currently work at Lehigh at the Iacocca Institute up a mountaintop. So when the alumni obviously will win, I will be donating my earnings to the Iacocca Global Village Scholarship Fund.
Nice, nice. What a wonderful cause, and we hope you get back to the mountaintop with all of those earnings. And Sherry Moore, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Sherry Moore. I am a graduate of the class of 01 for undergrad and the class of 03 for grad school. I am in Tampa, Florida, and when the alumni win, which we shall do, we shall conquer, I will donate to the financial aid and scholarship organization.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I hope you can bring the heat from Tampa. All right, y'all. So as we start off, I just want to remind our contestants that when you are up against each other, to answer the question, you are to raise your hand, use that as your buzzer. All right. So once again, the reminder is the first team to 300 points or most points in the 8th round wins. I'm also very lucky to be joined by Jillian, who's going to be adding up our points and working our screen today. Once the winning team is announced, we are going to we're going to celebrate. So let's see how you all can do. So students versus alumni. Let's play the feud. All right, Miranda and B, you are up. Miranda and B. Okay, and again, a reminder to answer, raise your hand. The first person to answer will get the chance to answer the question and steal around. All right, first question. 100 people were surveyed. They were asked, what place or food joint is a must visit when you come back to campus? All right, Miranda.
The Goose.
Show me the goose. Yes, with 58, that is the number one answer. All right, Stephen.
Hawk's Nest.
Is the Hawk's Nest on there? No, I'm sorry, Stephen, but your team still has 2 more shots to fill the board. Mike.
Jenny's Koali.
Jenny's Koali. Yes! I do love their dumplings. They are delicious. So, yes, Jenny's Koali. All right, back to Miranda.
Show me Deja Brew.
Let's see, is there a Deja Brew on the board? Yes, Deja Brew. Kind of having a deja vu over Deja Brew right there. All right, Steven, what's a must-visit place when you come back to campus?
The Bethlehem Star.
The Bethlehem Star. No, I'm sorry. Good try. All right, Mike, you have one more shot before the other team gets to steal.
Show me UNT.
UNT? I'm afraid you are wrong. That's okay. All right, Team Alumni, you get the chance to steal the points that are currently on the board. The category is what place or food joint is a must visit when you come back to campus. So collectively talk amongst yourselves and decide on an answer that may be on the board.
Tally ho. That's where I'm thinking.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, that definitely has to make sense because McGrady's isn't here ananymore, so it has to be
right.
Tally.
Tally ho. Tally ho.
All right, let's see if you're correct. Is Tally ho up there? It is! Alumni, you win the points that are on the board. Congratulations. And well played by all. That first round is great. All right, moving on to the second round. We have Stephen and Michael. Stephen and Michael, you're up. Remember to chime in with your hand raised. The first person to raise their hand will get the chance to play the board. All right. Second question. 100 people were surveyed. They were asked, where is the best place to go on campus to study? Michael.
Linderman.
Show us Linderman Library. It is the number one answer, Linderman. Well done. All right, Sherry.
I was like, crap, that's going to come to me. I knew that was going to happen. It's been so long since I studied. What about the University Center?
The University Center. One of my favorite places is University Center on the board. No, unfortunately it is not, but that was a good answer. That was a very good answer.
Thank you.
A lot of great study rooms there, study spaces. All right, going to B.
I'm gonna have to say the one we've missed so far, which is FML.
Oh, good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Is FML there? Yes, that is the number 2 answer. A lovely spot here in FML. All right, going back to Michael.
Now I have no idea. I can only think of maybe the Roush atrium, the atrium at Roush. I don't know.
See the Roush Business Center, the atrium there. Yes,
One person.
Oh, and it sounds like we're going to be getting a new rash soon, so that's very, very exciting. All right, back to you, Sherry.
He took mine, so I'm going to say in my room.
In my room.
Very clever. Nicely
Clever,
done.
clever answer.
Yes.
You got it. In my dorm or apartment. Correct. All right, going back to B.
I'm going to have to say mountaintop. Iconic new
Mountaintop.
place to study.
It's up there. Yes, there's some beautiful, beautiful places to study, especially in Building C. Some wonderful new spaces up there. All right, Michael.
I guess I'm just stretching now. We just need one person. I guess the UC front lawn, like on one of those chairs.
You do like to go outdoors. Yes, so UC front lawn, sitting out on those beautiful Adirondack chairs. Today was a great day to do that, so I hope some of you all were able to get out there and enjoy this beautiful day. All right, back to Sherry.
Oh, poop. How about, ooh, I don't know. In the common areas of the dorms, the common areas?
The common areas of the residence halls. Do we have any of those? No, so you have one more shot. Starting with B.
All right. I think a recent favorite, since they've redone it, has to be Williams.
A beautiful building, especially with that greenhouse. Do we have Williams on the board? No, but a good answer nonetheless. All right, team students, you get to steal, so talk amongst yourselves. There are two more answers on the board. Let us know which ones you think they are.
All right. Is it like we can talk like we don't go anywhere else? We just chat on here?
Yep, you can chat there.
Okay,
yeah, talk it out.
All right, gang. I was thinking, like, I was going to go with Saxy's, but some kind of coffee shop. I don't know what you guys think, if you have any.
I think Farrington, too, maybe.
Okay, that's a good one.
Or,
all right, you go for it.
Oh, no, you want me to go for it? I think yours could be equally as accurate. Are we going with mine? We don't have to go with mine. We can go with yours. We'll take Farrington. We'll take Farrington.
Farrington Square. Okay, let's see if that's on the
behind
board.
it.
Farrington Square.
No,
dang
We're going with yours.
Go back the points.
Yay!
All right, the other two answers on the board was the Steps building and Packard Laboratory.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Got a lot of
well
ones
done.
out there.
You almost filled the entire board. That was great. Very well done. Very well done.
Who's studying at Packard? I don't know. That's weird.
I don't think I've ever seen any students studying there, but you never know. You never know. Do we want to do a point check? All right. We're going to check on our points. Students, 65. Alumni, 103. Wow, this is still getting close there. Let's see if we can take it to the next step here. All right, round 3. We have Sherry and Micah. Sherry and Micah.
Oh my gosh, Micah.
A reminder, you're going to just raise your hand when you know the answer. All right. 100 people were surveyed. There we go. We got the music going and everything. All right, 100 people were surveyed. They were asked, what is the best breakfast place to go after a late night out with your friends? Mike.
Oh.
Late night after? Is that the technical part
after
of the
a
question?
late night out with your friends.
Wow. Like just food after like a late night.
Well, late night breakfast.
Breakfast is pretty technical. But I guess I'll go with El Jefe's, if that counts, if that is a possible answer.
Let's see, it's El Jefe's on the board. It is not. All right, alumni, you get to steal. So Sherry.
Oh, what about Wawa?
Wawa. Is Wawa on the board?
What?
No. So Miranda, you get the chance. And I'll repeat the prompt. The best breakfast place to go after a late night out with friends.
Show me Alexandra's.
Alexandra's on the board.
There we go. Nice.
There we go. The number one answer. Formerly Blue Anchor. Yes, so the students will play this round. All right, Stephen. What's the best breakfast place to go after a late night out with your friends?
Wendy's count?
Wendy's. Show us Wendy's. Fortunately not, but you still have 2 more chances to win the round here. So, Mike.
Waffle House. All-Star
Waffle House.
Special. That's
No.
terrible.
All right, back to
That's
Miranda.
terrible.
This is getting very competitive. I like it.
How about show me Johnny's?
Show us Johnny's.
Johnny's Bagels. All right, there we go.
Yes, Johnny's Bagel, right there in Farrington Square. All right, Stephen, back to you.
All right, Stephen. Take us home.
Yeah, Johnny's feels like an on-campus thing, so Hawk's Nest?
Show us Hawk's Nest.
There we go. Nice.
It is, and a shout out to the Hawk's Nest. Lamberton is my second home, so definitely head up to Hawk's Nest after this for a great milkshake. All right, Mike.
Yes. Goose.
The Goose.
Nice.
Yes, the Goose. Infamous Goose. All right, Miranda.
All right, I'm gonna have to go with Rathbone, the classic dining hall experience.
The Bone, Rathbone.
Yeah. No, I thought that one was a lock. Dang
It was
it.
a good answer, though. Good answer. Alumni, you get the chance to steal, so talk amongst yourselves.
I think we've got Bagel Basket as an option. We've got maybe Perkins as an option right off campus.
Perkins.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Perkins or-
Vinny's is far though.
Or even
Or-
Saxby's, which is, coffee.
I
What do you guys
Pantry
think?
One, or Pantry One, which used to be Wawa.
Yeah.
Very good point.
Yeah.
What's our safest one? I think Perkins is our safest.
Perkins.
Perkins.
right,
Yeah,
so
I'll
Perkins.
go with Perkins.
Show us Perkins. And the alumni get the round. They get the points from the round. Well done, well done. The other answers on the board were Blue Sky, or it's now Roasted,
Oh, dang
Bagel
it.
Basket, and Billy's Downtown Diner.
Billy's, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, Billy's. I forgot about Billy's.
Great options too. All right. Should we do another point check? Excuse me. All right. Students with 121, alumni with 113. All right.
Shouldn't we be getting all the points if we win?
No.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this works.
If we win the round, we steal all the points.
Exactly. I thought.
Not that we're competitive or not, but I think your score is off.
Should they win
I
the
mean-
points they're getting if they steal around? All the points, yeah.
All the remainder points?
Yeah. Yep.
They win what's on the board.
Okay, you all just win what's on the board. Sorry, we got some clarification here. You just win what's on the board.
But they all should go to the one team, though, right? Or it should be one team or the other gets the points.
But they're asking if it should be one team or the other getting all the points.
If they steal the point, if they steal the round and they answer it all correct, they win the remaining points on the board.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it's awarded.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So you win the remaining answers that are on the board. So the answers that were answered by the students win the ones that they answered, they get those points. For the ones that you answered, plus the ones that are not answered, you get those points. So that's
Got it. Okay.
Sorry, gotta get some clarification there. All right. Next up, we have question number 4. Question number 4. All right, back to Miranda and B. Miranda and B.
All right.
Okay. 100 people were surveyed. They were asked, what is the most common reason for being late to class? B.
The bus was late. It's got to be the bus.
Was late. Yes, our number 4 answer, missed the bus or the bus was late. Correct. All right, Michael.
Oh, we get the round?
Yep, you win the round. Yep.
Okay. I guess couldn't find parking.
Couldn't find parking. Let's see if that answer is up there. Yes, no parking. No parking. Which is a common answer. All right. Sherry.
Overslept.
Overslept. That is our number 1 answer. Yes, congratulations. Back to B.
This is a tough one. I'm running out of the usual. Maybe in the winter, the sidewalk was too slippery to get down.
I think that's some bad weather you've been experiencing.
Yes.
Yes,
Nice.
bad weather. Michael, back to you.
I guess not feeling well.
Not feeling well.
Oh my gosh.
Unfortunately, no, that's not on the board, but that's a good answer. That's a great answer.
Good answer. It was a good answer.
Thank
Good
you.
answer.
Thank
Great
you.
answer.
Thanks, team. Thanks, team.
Sherry, back to you.
My alarm didn't go off.
The alarm didn't go off. Oh, that's already kind of up there. So do you want to try another one?
Oh yeah. I was hungover.
Hungover.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer. Thank you.
Let's see here. Hungover.
Oh man.
No, sorry, not on the board.
They
there.
were lying if they said they were lying.
All right, B, you have one more shot.
I think maybe last class running late.
Class running late.
Oh my
No,
God.
but also a good answer. And trying to get across campus, I totally feel that one. All right, students, you get the chance to steal. So starting with Stephen.
You got it, Steven. Let's go.
Oh. I forgot what class I was in.
Oh, it's the prompt is what's the most common reason for being late to class?
I forgot what class I was in.
Ooh. Forgot what class you were in. No, so alumni get the points. All right.
I don't know, alumni. You guys had a lot of reasons that you came up with. You guys must have been late for class.
I'm just saying.
Well, always on time.
Oh, trick question. Trick question.
Your question there, never late. You were always on time. Were you out of breath because of the stairs, the hills? I swear you never get used to the hills on this campus.
That's true.
Were you getting coffee or food and the line was too long? Or were you just chatting with friends? You were catching up a little bit, you know, end up being late to class.
admit I chatting with friends, but not that I was hungover. Okay.
I feel like when I took the survey, I put hungover.
Well, you're the one person, Mike. You're the one
This is
person.
true. This is true. These are the top 8 answers there.
I'm just kidding.
All right. So let's do a point check real quick. All right, we're getting close. Students have 121 and the alumni have 213 points. All right, question number 5. We have Stephen and Michael.
You got this, Michael.
Thank you.
I love the team spirit there. It's so great. All right.
Your reaction speed.
100 people were surveyed and they were asked, what's your number 1 pick for most iconic Lehigh building? Michael.
Alumni Memorial.
Alumni Memorial. Yes. Beautiful building, and the fountains are back on now, so definitely check that out. It looks gorgeous right now. All right. Sherry.
Linderman.
Good one, Sherry.
Linderman.
Great one.
Nice.
Yes. Linderman with this beautiful rotunda. Oh, iconic. Also, it's been featured on some TV shows. I don't know if you all knew that. Saturday Night Live. I think it was on Homeland, too.
Wow.
All right. Next up, B.
I'm going to have to say the UC.
The Clayton University Center. Is that on there? Yes.
Good answer. Good answer.
Very iconic and hopefully being renovated soon. All right. Michael, back to you.
It's got to be the chapel. Packer Chapel.
Good one.
The Packer Memorial Church, yes. One of the things I love most about Packer Chapel is you know the sign that's right out in front always has something nice and motivational to say. It's so nice. All right, Sherry, back to you.
Oh, is it Drown? The English building?
Yeah.
Another very iconic building. Is that on our list? No. Oh, sorry. It drowned. Yep, no. Sorry. Drowned. It is not on the list. But that's a good answer. Good answer. It's very iconic. Sits prominently right behind the UC. All right. Back to B.
I think the one that everyone takes pictures in the fountain, Packard.
Packard Laboratory.
Good answer. Good answer.
All right. Excellent. Michael.
I'm torn. I guess would the football stadium be it?
Good thinking.
Goodman Stadium. No, but good
Sorry,
try.
guys.
That's okay.
All right, you'll have one more shot, Sherry. Go ahead.
Iacocca?
Iacocca Hall.
Yay!
Yes, prominently on mountaintop. Yes, well done, well done. All right, B, you have 2 more shots.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to say Taylor Gym.
Taylor Gym. It's a great answer. Is Taylor Gym on the board? No. All right, students, you get the chance to steal. Talk amongst yourselves. What's your number 1 pick for most iconic Lehigh building?
All right, we only have 2 left. Do you guys have any that come to mind? When you think of Lehigh, what do you think?
Roush isn't up there. Rathbone isn't up there. Williams isn't up there. Chandler Ullman isn't up there. Christmas
I was
Salkin
thinking
isn't
Chandler
up there.
Ullman. And what about even like Draveau, like all the dorms there?
That could be a good one.
So
I'm not making this
Steven,
call.
what do you think?
I was wrong last time.
Steven, do you have any?
A lot of good answers.
I like the residential hall idea. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go with that. How about Draveau and the dorms up there?
Draveau and the houses on the hill.
Yeah.
No, so
I thought
Team
you had it.
Alumni
I thought you had it.
for this round. The other two we were looking for were
M&M.
Chandler Ullman.
Steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, we should have gone with your Chandler Ullman.
Well
Be
done,
like
Team Alumni. All right, so let's do another point check real quick. All right, we have a winner, Team Alumni.
Woo!
Congratulations. Woo! Team students, you also did a fantastic job. I want to thank everybody for playing. Team Alumni, do you want to give us a quick reminder of where your funding is going towards? So starting with B, where is your $500 going towards?
It will be going to financial aid and scholarships.
Nice. Michael, where's your $500 going to?
It is going to the Ayacoco Global Village scholarships.
Excellent. And Sherry, where's your $500 going to?
Financial aid and scholarships. That's the only reason I went to Lehigh is financial aid. So I have to support having others go.
Nice, nice. Well done, Team Alumni. Also, good job, Team Students. Thank you so much for participating and for your contribution. And yeah, hope you all have a wonderful night and go Lehigh.
Go Lehigh. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.